Listen. Listen closely. What you are hearing is the heartbeat of nature. This is Kumarakom. Nestled on the banks of the majestic Vembanad Lake, this emerald peninsula of God's own country is abundant in natural lagoons, rivulets and waterways. A must-visit destination recommended by the National Geographic Traveller. This enchanting stretch of paradise is home to mangroves nesting hundreds upon thousands of migratory birds. Fishermen casting their nets, and country canoes carrying grains and produce to distant markets are a common enough sight on these backwaters. If you are lucky, you may even be able to spot local divers catching the delectable pearl spot fish the traditional way with bare hands. Listen. Listen closely, and you'll hear the ripples of nature here at Backwater Ripples, Kumarakom, Kerala. Conceived as a retreat in nature's lap, Backwater Ripples is spread over 10 acres of carefully maintained ground sporting verdant gardens, undulating lawns and swaying coconut trees. From the moment you enter Backwater Ripples, you will discover that you have entered a new world. Our spacious grounds, traditional architecture, and attentive service are sure to capture your imagination. The resort offers 34 ethnic-style luxury villas, cottages and rooms in a range of categories. Most of our accommodation choices offer a spectacular view of the azure blue Vembanad Lake. Several of these have a veranda and a private garden. Making your chores even more difficult are the open-to-sky bathrooms and jacuzzi in some of the accommodation options. All rooms are air-conditioned and flaunt modern amenities including CTV with satellite channels, internet access, refrigerator, tea and coffee maker, international dialing telephone and much more. When nature is all you need to recuperate, Backwater Ripples is undoubtedly the most invigorating and revitalizing locale. However, should you wish for a complete rejuvenation of body, mind and spirit, do not miss to pay a visit to Vedasprash, the Greenleaf certified Ayurvedic healing center at Backwater Ripples. which roughly translates into wisdom for living or knowledge for a long life, is one of the most ancient systems of medicine in India. It primarily aims at maintaining positive health, followed by treatment of diseases. The Ayurvedic Center at Backwater Ripples is managed by a well-qualified and highly experienced doctor assisted by a team of skilled therapists. The center offers several result-oriented therapies that can unwind, tone up and rejuvenate you in no time. Typically, these therapy packages run from 1 to 4 weeks and include stay, external therapies, internal medication in consultation with a guest, and special Ayurvedic diet. These are complemented by yoga and meditation sessions. Backwater Ripples is also a dream locale for organizers and meetings, incentive tours, conferences and events. We have 3 dedicated venues for this purpose. Conclave, a centrally air-conditioned banquet cum conference hall. Center Court, the lakeside convention venue, the largest in Kumarakom, in addition to a well-manicured lakeside lawn ideal for open to sky parties. Backwater Ripples flaunts a multi-cuisine restaurant, a lakeside barbecue area and a tap room. Guests can look forward to savor local delights such as pearl spot fish and tiger prawns before diving into a gastronomically inviting range of Indian, Chinese and continental cuisine. There's much to keep you occupied at Backwater Ripples. A well-equipped gymnasium and an aqua sports center with powerful water scooters and high-speed power boats are just a couple of them. You can gaze for hours and hours at the distant horizon from this vantage point, our lakeside clock tower. Incidentally, this is also where guests arriving by boat dock their vessel. You can also skim across the still and silent backwaters in a traditional cruise boat to neighborhood villages bordered by fishing nets bustling with activity. Most of these cruise boats have all modern conveniences, including ensuite bedrooms. Leisure and recreational trips originating from the resort include sunrise and sunset cruises, leisure cruises and several other options. There was so much to do without doing anything at all at the resort. Spend an afternoon lazing in the canopy of coconut trees or enjoy an afternoon siesta under the overhanging branch of a mango tree. Wake up to a strong cup of Nilgiri tea from one of our traditional chai shops or a sip of tender coconut water. At Backwater Ripples, we've taken great care to ensure that the little tots have all the fun they can manage. A sprawling playground is sure to keep them busy for hours on end. Kids and adults alike will surely fall in love with an expansive infinity-style pool, which seems to merge into the adjoining lake, stretching out for miles and miles. For those interested in discovering the arts of Kerala, we arrange for performances of traditional dance forms such as Mohini Attam or Kathakali. We can even arrange for you a demonstration of the world-renowned martial art, Kalri Fight. As evening falls, stroll to the lakeside where an open-air barbecue awaits. Feast on a delectable selection of seafood and local delicacies, done up the way you like it. Grilled, poached, flambéed, you name it. The stars twinkle above as the lake's ripples string together a lullaby. It's time to head for your private accommodation for a good night's rest, for there's more to be seen, more to be felt, and more to be done tomorrow.